Hello, everyone, and welcome back to We Lift Big, the fitness, health, and entertainment podcast where listeners like you can achieve a lifetime of health and self-love. I am your host, Bria Gabor, and as many of you can see, I am in a new setting. I want to update you guys because I know I didn't post last week, and what I have decided right now, the best thing for me is to actually take a few weeks off from the podcast, which really honestly breaks my heart a little bit. But the reason for that is because I am currently studying to receive my health coach certification. And so I will be a certified health coach in addition to being a personal trainer. This is something that I actually started pursuing a little over a year ago, and I just wasn't able to complete my exam and my coursework in the time that I originally allotted, and so I took several months off, and I am officially scheduled to take that exam January 6th or 7th, I believe. I have to double check. But I found that just with work and the upcoming holidays and some personal things that I am working on, I just can't do it all. Unfortunately, I wish I could. And I've started my bikini prep, and so just in the midst of all those things, I realized that something just unfortunately had to give. And for the next few weeks, that is going to be this podcast as I study diligently to get certified as a health coach, which I am very excited about. And so this podcast will resume on January 14th, which is a Thursday. Thursdays are going to be my official posting days from now on. It just works a little bit better with my schedule. And so that will be the date of my next podcast. And in the meantime, I am sending so much love your way, all of your guys' way, and I hope that you have an amazing holiday and that this new year brings just hope and joy and love. And I know for myself, in addition to studying for this exam, I'm just taking a lot of time to reflect on the past year and things that I have learned, things that I have grown from, ways that my life has transformed for the better, and ways that I have just evolved as a person with everything that's gone on this year. I know it's been a different kind of year for everyone, and I think as hard as it's been, there's been a lot of just, again, growth and a lot of things that I feel like we can look at with a positive lens and things that we can use as tools and building blocks for the future. And so that's my update for now. I am deep in study, and once I have passed this health coach certification, I will be able to take all of that time that I would usually spend on this podcast, because I usually spend anywhere from 6 to 12 hours a week actually on the podcast, probably more like 6 to 10 hours, but just from the concept development to the recording to the editing to the posting, all of that, depending on what I'm talking about, just takes a lot of time, which I love. It's an awesome process and I love it so much, but as the person doing it solely, it just takes a lot of time, and right now I am unable to delegate as much time as I want to, and I always want to deliver the best quality content that I can, and that's just something that I cannot do right now. But that's okay, because come January 14th, we will be back on it, and I have some new exciting plans for the podcast and additions, and it's just been awesome to think that I've almost been doing this for, in a couple months, it'll be 2 years that I originally started this podcast, and so to see its development over the course of these almost 2 years now is just incredible. and I am so excited to see it continue to grow and develop. And so, with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all in a few weeks. I love you. Peace.